Hello friends, you're welcome to the key point. If this is your first time you're joining us in our channel, please kindly hit on the red subscribe button below the video, and please don't forget to hit on the bell button beside the subscribe so you won't miss any of our videos. Thank you. The tribunal dismissed the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential flag bearer Atiku Abubakar's petition for lack of merit. Atiku had challenged the president's re-election, citing election irregularities and non-compliance with the Electoral Act. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had declared Buhari, who represented the All Progressive Congress (APC), as winner of the election after polling 15,191,847 votes, while the PDP candidate garnered 11,262,978 votes. The five-man panel led by Justice Muhammad Garba ruled on several petitions relating to the presidential election. Justice Garba, who read the lead judgment, held that President Buhari is eminently qualified to contest the 2019 presidential election. Citing a previous Supreme Court judgment, he said, "Submission of educational certificate is not a requirement for qualification to contest election for governor under sections 177 of the Constitution. It is established that a candidate is not required under the Electoral Act to attach a certificate to his form CF001 before a candidate is adjudged to have a requisite qualification to contest the election. In effect, the second defendant went through secondary education and then proceeded to military school. The military school is higher than secondary education. Thus, our conclusion is that Buhari is not only qualified but eminently qualified to contest the presidential election." The onus rests squarely on the petitioners to prove their assertion that the second respondent does not possess the educational qualification to contest the election, or that he submitted false information which is fundamental in nature to aid his qualification. This I have mentioned that the petitioners failed to prove. The petitioners cannot therefore rely on any failure in the case. I come to the conclusion and I resolve issues 1 and 2 against the petitioners. I have no doubt in my mind that the petitioners have failed to prove that the second respondent does not possess the qualification to contest the election into the office of the president as stipulated in section 131, 137, and 138 of the Constitution. I am also of the firm view that the petitioners have failed to prove that the second respondent submitted false information which is fundamental in nature to aid his qualification to contest the election into the office of the president as prescribed in section 35 of 1 of the Evidence Act 2011. The tribunal also dismissed the PDP claim on central server and electronic transmission of result. The panel insisted that manual provided by INEC did not provide for electronic transmission of result. Justice Garba added, "These claims cannot be countenanced because they lack worth. Based on the available evidence, it is clear that the results were collated manually. The evidence and report of witness 59 of the petitioners cannot be relied on that there was indeed INEC server or servers, as the case may be, into which the result of the presidential election were transmitted. I have carefully examined Exhibit 28, INEC Manual for Election, tendered by the petitioners. I did not see where there is provision for electronic transmission of result of election. The petitioners have therefore failed to prove that the second respondent, that is President Buhari, did not score a majority of lawful votes in the election. This matter, Issue 3, is hereby resolved against the petitioners." The tribunal also quashed the allegations of malpractice during the election. After resolving all the issues in favor of the respondent, the panel held that President was duly re-elected in the country's last presidential election. Okay, guys, this is the final judgment. This is the final verdict on the presidential election, and President Buhari the president has been fully elected. Today